everybody, Kathy at Northstar Prepsteader. Well, I've got some lettuce and veggies soaking in the sink right now to clean for a salad, and I need to make some salad dressing. So I'm going to take you along and show you what I do. It's a really easy, very tasty version of just an oil and vinegar salad dressing, but it's very paleo and can be keto too. So I'll give you an alternative. Okay, I have my ingredients out here. The first thing I need to do is measure out my oil. So I'm going to do half a cup. I'm using grapeseed oil this time. You can use olive oil, or which is a little stronger. You can also use avocado oil. So I have half a cup of oil here. Make sure you get all of those ingredients out of here. Okay, then I need 4 tablespoons of vinegar. I really like a raspberry flavored dressing because it goes with so many of the things that I do. So I like a raspberry flavored vinegar. Now this one is a raspberry blush, but I have found if you just take a regular balsamic vinegar and add raspberry extract to it, like 1/8 of a teaspoon or something, it flavors it beautifully. So I need 4 tablespoons of the vinegar. Oh, just perfect. I'm out of vinegar. To put that on my list. Now the next ingredient calls for 2 tablespoons of snipped parsley. I don't have fresh parsley right now. It is in the middle of winter and that doesn't grow so well inside in Minnesota. So I've got dried parsley from my garden from last year, which I've had vacuum sealed, as well as a moisture absorbent in there. So they're kind of big leaves right now, but I'm going to try to crush some up right now, and then just put a couple teaspoons of dried parsley in there. So when you're using dried, you want to use far less than what it calls for fresh. There we go. Some of the leaves are a little bit big, but it should be good. This recipe also calls for 4 tablespoons of sugar. Sometimes I'll use a pure cane sugar or raw sugar. The raw sugar does not dissolve real well when it's in the oil and everything. So my number one go-to is actually maple syrup, but right now I'm out. So I'm going to use honey. Now this adds a lot stronger flavor to it. So I'm going to, and this takes a little bit longer to dissolve. It's one of the reasons I like the syrup. And I'm just going to put in a fraction of what it would call for, because this is pretty sweet. This is where the keto would not fall into this. Honey is fine for paleo, but for keto you could certainly add stevia and do that. So you can see it's not really melting or anything. It does take a little while for it to blend in. And I'm just going to try to break this up a little bit so it can start dissolving in this mixture a little bit. So it is a little lumpy because of the oil. If you use honey on a consistent basis with this and you find this an issue, I would probably try to dissolve it in the vinegar first before the oil. But as you can see, it's starting to blend in a bit. Now if you find that it's still a little bit too tart, certainly add some more. But I do really like the maple syrup. It's the perfect complement flavor for the raspberry. Now because that raspberry balsamic vinegar was not really all that raspberry, I'm going to add just a little bit of raspberry extract. I like my berry flavor. So we've got the grapeseed oil, we've got the vinegar, we've got the parsley, and we have our sweetener in here. Now I'm going to add salt and pepper. So we need about 1 teaspoon of salt, and I'm using a pink Himalayan salt. Make sure I keep all the lumps out of there. And just a dash of pepper. That should be enough. And then another nice balance is some hot sauce, and this is Tabasco brand. So I need about 5 or 6 drops in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, oops, about 7. And because of the Tabasco sauce or the hot sauce, there again, you might want to adjust your seasoning. All right, just keep mixing it up here. And that's it. That's all you need to do. And it will keep for months even in your refrigerator. Well, weeks definitely, but a couple months in your refrigerator. All right, so now I want to store it in the refrigerator in a way that I can shake it up because it will separate. The oil will still separate from everything. I'm gonna put it in a mason jar. This is a 12-ounce jar for this particular recipe. And you just put a cap on it, put it in the fridge, you've got your salad dressing. And then all you have to do is just shake it up. You can either pour it out this way or put a spoon in there and scoop it out and put it over your salad. But it's very good, very tasty, and it's homemade. You know all the ingredients that went into there. It's paleo, it's very healthy. Like I said, if you want to substitute the honey or maple syrup or sugar for stevia, you can do that and make it very keto. My lettuce is all rinsed. I've been drying it in the rack, along with a couple peppers that I washed. I will do a video at some point on what I do to clean my vegetables. I actually thought I'd gotten a bag of green lettuce, of green leaf lettuce, and I got romaine, which is really good too, but not necessarily what I wanted. So I have to go get some green leaf lettuce before I can have my salad. So that is my salad dressing that I make. And a good friend of mine gave me the recipe, and it has been a favorite in my family. And it's so good. If you just put this on a bunch of lettuce, throw in maybe, you could put in like some strawberry pieces, some you know, almonds, whatever other veggies you want, and just throw it in there and add this, and people will think you have the most fabulous salad around. So anyway, you guys, take care. Thanks for coming. And if you're not subscribed, I would love it if you'd hit the subscribe button as well as the bell for notifications, and just come back and watch my videos and join the community that's out there, all part of homesteading. Take care, God bless, and always have hope. Bye-bye.